get you when I seen this video. I was like, how the fuck did this nigga get with Big Krit? Like, how did he get with, like, how did Big Krit find him, or did he find Big Krit? Like, tell me what happened, man.
So once again, process, right? Years. It comes from the work. So in 2017, when my first project dropped, Dream Deferred, I don't know how I came across his former manager, Dutch, and I sent it to him. Like, I seen he had that many followers. He had like 5,000 at the time. I was like, oh yeah, I could shoot this shot.
Yeah.
I sent it to him and he listened to it and he rocked with it. And me and him started building a relationship. This 2017. And from there, he would just kind of mentor me from a distance, Dutch would. And he would give me critiques on every project I would drop. And, you know, he gave me the critique to change my artist name. My artist name was originally Jonathan Joseph. He was like, man, that's too long, bro. Like, that's too much to say.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to remember. He was like, what about just Joseph? And then you spell it different. So that's where the name came from. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do it with a dollar sign. And then God gave me the acronym, Joy, Sacrifice, Pain, Hustle. But we just, you know, would build over time. And when I partnered with Shamar Atlas, a manager out here, you know, we were doing I did the record with Dave East. Dave East. We did the record. And that, so it all happened together, right? Literally, it all happened like in the same week. So Dave East comes into town, A&R named Playmaker was like, yo, let's get Joseph and Dave East together. That'd be hard. So boom, I make BMW, send it to him, and he loves it, right? So Dave East gets to, like, he love it. He gonna be here. We're gonna get in the studio on Friday. All right, bet. But I'm feeling like, I don't know if that song hard enough. So I make Get With Us. And he was like, man, like, Dave loved that record, so we just gonna leave that with him. But man, Shamar was like, we can do something with this Get With Us. Like, who you think could hop on there? I'm like, I don't know. You know, I got the Krit, like you know, maybe we can see if we can get it to Krit. He was like, oh yeah, let's do that. Let's try it. So I hit Dutch and was like, yo, bro, what you think about this record? You think Krit will be down? And first he was like, man, you for real? Like, you gonna be able to, you know? I'm like, yeah, we gonna have the budget, woo. He like, all right, bet. Send it to him, Krit love it. So on Friday comes, while I'm in the studio with Dave East, Krit is in the studio recording his verse to Get With Us. So I'm tripping. I'm like, bro.
So hold on, time out.
Yes, this is all in a 3-day span.
What?
Yes, this is in a 3-day span.
So you got Krit in the studio.
In Atlanta.
Okay, in Atlanta. And then you come to Dallas, and then you got Dave East in the studio.
Dave East is here in the studio with me here. In the same week. It was crazy. You know, and then boom, you know, we shoot the video, you know, that Saturday at the Nip mural. It was insane. It was like boom, boom, with two people who are like, you know, these dudes are 10-year plus tenured artists. Like they've been here and going to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, and for both of them to spaz on their verses, like Krit showed me more love, like verbally, because he's from the South and we different. We do that.
Okay, yeah.
Dave East is from New York. So just him hopping on it and going as hard as he did was like the
nod too.
this nigga hard.
Yeah.
He was like, and then in the studio, like him and all his homies, you know, they all from New York. They in there like, yeah, son.
Yeah.
You know, they got their shit.
Yeah,
but I'm picking it up. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, we in the league now.
Yeah.
We out of the G League, dog. We done made it to the league.
When you get on records like that with like giants like them, do you want to like kill them on a verse, or what are you trying to kind of just play it back? Like, let me just chill and let them shine.
No, I think for me, it's obviously I want to compete, you know, and I want to compete. When Krit shouted me out, he said that. He was like, make sure y'all, if y'all rapping with him, make sure y'all sword sharp. Like, but I want to compete, but not so much that it ruins the record. Because I think that can hurt the record. Like, I want to create space. Like, when I made the songs, all they had to do was just, the table was set. Just come eat, you know? And it makes for good art, for good records when there's space for that. If I'd have tried to do too much, should have just been like, you know, especially on BMW, it was important that I got that story off the way I did, because once again, I'm paying homage to OG, one of my dad's homeboys who
Black
changed
man
my
working.
life. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That changed my life.
Yeah.
That changed my outlook on life. Like, oh, so when we get stuff, it can actually have a real meaning. Like, he ain't getting here and like, yeah, nigga, I got the, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm cold. Nah, he was like, man, you know what this represents? This represents black men working. And this was a dude who was in the streets, got out the streets, and got a furniture business, like took over his pop's furniture business and blew it up. Bailey's Furniture is still around. Chew has passed. Rest in peace to Chew Bailey. He's passed. But the business is still going. Black men working. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And I was just so inspired as a 13-year-old. I'm like, woo, these things. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm in there tripping. I'm like, what? Like this, he dropped the tape, pushed the button.
Yeah.
I'm in there tripping, and I just always carried that with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always carried it with me. So on that, it was just important to pay homage to him the right way, but also compete too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all haven't heard BMW, go stream that right now. That song is fire too, featuring Joseph and Dave East, man.
Yeah.
Shit is fire. That shit is fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, god dang.
It's been a lot that's happened since the last time we chopped it up, bro. Yeah. It's good.
It's been so much, man. I want to ask you this. I seen a video with will.i.am. will.i.am said that he does, like, music doesn't sell music. He doesn't make music to sell music. He makes music to sell other products. And I want, first of all, before I go into my other question, I want to ask you, what is your thoughts on that? To not sell music, to make music, not to sell music, but to make other products.
Yeah, I think that's the move now, right? That's been the move for a long time, since probably what, 98, Master P? I think Master P really like ushered that in. Master P, Dame Dash, all of them dudes ushered that thought process in of like, oh, we can flip our influence to sell products. Like they took it, you know, Rockaware, Sean John, like all the stuff, you know. So I think he's right. Like that's and especially now because music don't sell. We ain't making nothing. A penny, half a penny, less than half a penny a stream.
Yes.
We ain't making no money.
Yeah.
Not from the music, like not compared to what these companies is making off of us. Like, so that is the move, to leverage your influence.
Is there a product that you would put to your music? Is there a product that you would like, oh yeah, that'll be good to put with this product to sell the product?
Yeah, I think one of the things that I'm focused on is the merch, right? Because the clothes help tell the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, this jacket I got on, this is a Dream City jacket. We've been wearing these for like a year now. The album will finally come in June. But like, it's promotion. And that's what, this look is an athlete's look. And that's a part of my story. So it's helping tell my story of how much it meant to me to earn a Letterman as a freshman. That was a real goal I had in my life. And so that confidence or that feeling you get when you earn your Letterman jacket in high school is nothing like it. And my athletes, they know what that is. It's like when you earn yourself a Letterman. So that's why I did these. I made these. And so for me, one of it is, is merch because it helps tell the story. But I think for me, it also would be like film.